A woman who used unconventional methods to treat a sick child is convicted. Today is Friday, August 2nd, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Showers and thunderstorms today, a high in the mid-80s. A Sullivan County jury convicts a woman in the death of a newborn for failing to seek professional medical help for the baby. Bridget Meckes was acting as a midwife for a home birth in January of 2022. Shortly after the birth, the baby showed signs of severe distress. Meckes, who was not licensed to practice medical care, used unconventional methods to treat the child, and the baby died 2 days later. She and the child's parents were aware of the child's condition, but no one called for help. The parents previously pleaded guilty. Meckes had her bail revoked and will be sentenced at a later date. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is one of several charges filed against 24-year-old Elda Baptiste. Around noon Wednesday, police were called to 328 Glover Street in Jersey Shore for a woman who had jumped from a second-story window during a disturbance. It was learned that the victim from Haiti and Baptiste had gotten into an argument after the victim confronted Baptiste about cleaning up after her dog. During the argument, Baptiste went after the victim with a knife. The victim retreated to a bedroom and locked the door, and when Baptiste tried unlocking the door, the victim jumped out the window. Baptiste was committed to the Lycoming County Prison. In lieu of $20,000 bail, the victim was treated for a broken ankle. Convicted killer 25-year-old Ajani Uru of Sunbury is asking for a new trial. He was sentenced to up to 15 years for shooting and killing Kareem Jakes inside a Sunbury convenience store after being found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. In asking for a new trial, Uru claims the verdict is contrary to the weight of the evidence. After a 2-day trial, a Lycoming County jury finds a Gamble Township man not guilty of the sexual assault of a minor. 40-year-old Ian Andrews was arrested in 2022 after a woman came forward and alleged she was sexually assaulted by Andrews from 2014 to 2019 when she was a minor. The jury cleared Andrews of all charges. Agents with the State Attorney General's office paid a visit to the home of a Linden man this week. 49-year-old Christian Mundell was arrested after investigators discovered more than 24 videos of child pornography on his cell phone and laptop. Mundell faces a total of 33 felony counts of possession of child pornography. He was committed to the Lycoming County Prison without bail due to statements he made during his arraignment about harming himself. A 45-year-old Lock Haven man suffered head injuries in a motorcycle accident on Route 15 in South Williamsport. Just before 9:30 Thursday morning, traffic ahead of the motorcycle had stopped abruptly to avoid hitting a dog that ran into the street. When the motorcyclist engaged in a panic stop, he was thrown over his handlebars. He was taken to UPMC Williamsport for treatment. His name and condition are not known. Strong thunderstorms with gusty winds once again hit the region, this time in the Allenwood, White Deer, and Watsontown area. Numerous trees and power lines were reported down after the storm crashed through the region in the late afternoon. And Bally's announced it plans to begin construction next year for a mini casino at the Nittany Mall and State College. The $130 million project at the former Macy's store will take about a year to complete. It will operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Opponents have raised concerns about gambling addiction and its stress on local services. About 3,300 people signed a hard copy petition and an online petition against it. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.